Yo, yo, yo. What's poppin'? Welcome back aboard Cardboard Sim. Fix that real quick. How goes it? How goes it? How goes it? Alright. Getting a couple things set up here. What is going on tonight, y'all? What is going on? Where's my thing at? There it is. Alright, let's get that loaded in real quick. That's fine. Okay. Cool. Still here. Alright. That camera good? Yeah, that camera's good for y'all. Alright, first things first. Let's get this thing cranked up because it's warm in here. We had a warm day today. Very warm day. We got good power. Brakes are set. Prop and mixture is full rich. Crock the throttle just a little bit. Get some battery going. Let's hold up before we roll out. Yeah, let's fix that. I almost messed up. Last round didn't have enough fuel. Alright, so left tank. And let's get her cranked up. And up to 1,000. There we go. Get some air going. Yo, 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 Val, my mans. What it do tonight? Yo, buddy, what do you do? Hey, I was rolling earlier. By the way, very, very nice stream. Just so by the way, I checked it out. That was pretty cool. That PC-12 is a nice aircraft, man. I got it. I haven't got it yet. I need to get it. Stop playing. It's got a lot going on in there though. But yeah, it was kind of funny. You was talking and then all of a sudden, you know, it just kind of guess he decided I didn't want to talk no more. Hey yo, Jimmy. Let's get some beacon, some strobes, and some nav. Temperatures are good for now. So tonight I'm gonna change. Well, tonight. This morning, I guess you could say, I decided to start an early morning flight out of Missouri here at Jefferson, and we're gonna be headed over to Addington, over in Elizabethtown, Kentucky. I downloaded a scenery package there at that airport, and we're gonna see how it looks. I am doing IFR this morning. Checking the weather over in Kentucky is pretty rough on the low end. Let's see. Weather is calling 260 at 6. Visibility is 10. Overcast at 800. Ceiling is 800. So I decided to do IFR on this trip, and we're gonna rock it out. Trip should be roughly we got about 300 miles on the flight, so we'll be looking at, you know, between an hour and a half to 2 hours roughly, depending, and we'll see how it goes. So that's what we got going on. I hit the end button that mute me by mistake while changing. Oh man, that's funny. You know, it's always something, man. That's the crazy thing. That's what I was talking about yesterday. You know, it's like there's always a tweak that has to be made. Like, as soon as you tweak something, you realize you need to tweak something else, and then this didn't work out the last time, and then it's something. Yeah, so I get it. No worries, man. Hey, I need to figure out how to. I'm gonna talk to you here in a minute. Let me get this thing out in the air, cause I gotta ask you a question about your thingy. I saw something, I really liked it. All right, so let's get some ATIS going. ATIS is we don't have ATIS here. That's right. So we'll just let's see, winds are calm. Runway 30. Okay. Hey 42, how you doing, man? How you feeling today? You feeling better? Actually, just let me take request 1-2. Watching one of your other videos and realize you're like alright, man, I get it, man. Well, I appreciate you popping in and saying what's up, man. Hope you're feeling better. We'll catch you on the other end. So let's see here. No nothing. 3023. Let's get that bugged in. Get no ATIS out of here. Alright, I'll tell you what. Let's do this then. Sky4 Sim download, you will find it in your toolbar or use it in tablet form or web browser mode. They have a free and paid version. Oh, okay. I'm gonna have to check into that. Well, see, it's crazy because here doesn't have let me see, we're not getting let's try this 133625.
Aero 153 Zulu.
There we go.
Wind calm. Visibility 10. Sky conditions, clear. Temperature 6. Dew point 1. Altimeter 3022. Jefferson City Memorial Airport, automated surface observation. 0153 Zulu. Wind calm. Visibility 10. Sky conditions, clear. Temperature 6. Dew point 1. Altimeter 3022.
So let's go ground on 1217. And we'll put tower in on 1256. Alright. Jefferson ground, Bonanza 424, Romeo Papa is at General Aviation, looking to pick up IFR clearance to Addington.
Nobody's listening on 127.0.
I'm not on 1210. I am on... I put it 1217. 1217. Jefferson ground, Bonanza 424, Romeo Papa, radio check.
Bonanza 424 Romeo Papa, Jefferson City ground, I hear you.
Copy. Jefferson City ground, Bonanza 424, Romeo Papa is looking to pick up IFR clearance to Addington, and we have current weather.
Good day, Kilo Hotel. Jefferson City ground, Command 251 Papa, request taxi to General Aviation.
Bonanza 4 Romeo Papa, clear to Addington. Radar vectors Hodge, then as filed. Climb and maintain 4,000. Expect 8,010 minutes after departure. Departure on 124.375 squawk 2657.
Clear to Addington. Radar vectors Hodge, then as filed. Climb and maintain 4,000. Expect 8,010 minutes after departure. Departure on 124.375 squawk 2657. Bonanza 424 Romeo Papa.
Seminole 806 AM, Jefferson ground taxi to General. Viation via Alpha cross runway 27, then continue on Bravo. Have a good evening.
Bonanza 4 Romeo Papa, read back correct.
Okay. Radar vectors Hodge. Okay, that is in. Okay. Cool. It's basically a virtual iPad tablet with multiple ways to use it like you would use it in real life. Huh. Okay. I'm going to check that out. Appreciate that. And Jefferson City ground, Bonanza 424, Romeo Papa's ready to taxi.
Bonanza 4 Romeo Papa, taxi to runway 30 via Alpha 1 Alpha, cross runway 27 at your discretion. Contact tower on 125.6 when ready for departure.
Taxi to runway 30 via Alpha 1 Alpha, cross runway 27 at my discretion. Contact tower on 1256 when ready for departure. Bonanza 4 Romeo Papa. Alpha 1 Alpha, cross runway 27.
Comanche 8 Kilo Hotel, Jefferson ground taxi to General Aviation via Alpha Monitor. CTF 122.95 went off my frequency. Have a good day.
Hey Reggie, how's you doing today?
Alpha 8 Kilo Hotel.
Alpha cross 27. Okay, cool. Yes sir. I can't complain, man. Today was a good day. Weather was beautiful. We was in the high 60s, man. So able to get out and get some work done. Shoot, last week was horrible, man. I was down almost pretty much 4 days last week. So it felt good to get out and get dirty a little bit. Alright, taxi lights are on. Parking brake is released. And let's go. Brake check. Brakes are good. I really like this scenery, y'all. like the flag is waving. You got people out here in front of the terminal with their bags waiting to get picked up. That's pretty cool. Alright, so go ahead and turn on around here. We're going to Alpha. Oh, lights are out. First notch of flaps coming in. And here's Alpha 1. There's the sun coming up over the horizon, y'all. Beautiful, beautiful. Surfaces feel good. No binding there. Trimmer out. I need to stop playing and go ahead and get my trim wheel set up, because this is, I really do not like this. I don't like the electric trim. I mean, I could probably go in and tweak it. I don't know. I feel like I just have better control, and I can, you know, fine tune my trim with the trim wheel versus the hats or the electric trim. Maybe it's just me. But then at the same time too, I don't have no indication on what my trim is set to right now. So I just kind of, you know, hit it a couple times and hope for the best, and we'll trim it out once we get airborne. Cause this cheapo trim wheel I did have an indicator, but even still with that one, it was pretty rough. Like it's very, very cheaply made, but you know, it got the job done for the time being. Yeah, right now I'm using the switches on my yoke for now to trim out. I just don't like it. I can't get it to. It doesn't do what I wanted to do. It's either I'm constantly trimming. I don't like that. I should be able to trim. I mean, of course it depends. It's you know, power and trim and all that. I get all that. But like my takeoff trim, I have no way of knowing what my takeoff trim is set to. So that's why I want to get a new. I'm actually going to build my own trim wheel. The goal is to actually make it a motorized trim wheel. Now I'm going to take it from the guy who makes his own. It's called BFF Simulations, I think is what it's called. Now he uses his own IO cards and all of that, but that was
Bonanza for Romeo Papa, contact tower on 125.6, so long.
Going to tower on 1256, Bonanza 424, Romeo Papa, good day. Alright, let's get this thing off the ground first, and we'll continue to talk here. Alright.
Tower, is there any other traffic in my vicinity? 75598. Cessna 598, no known traffic in your vicinity.
Jefferson City Tower, Bonanza 424, Romeo Papa is holding short, runway 30, ready for departure.
Cessna 598, go ahead. Jefferson City Tower 75598 is with you to the north inbound for landing 75598.
Bonanza 424 Romeo, Papa, Jefferson City Tower, runway 30, winds calm, fly heading 300, cleared for takeoff.
On departure, climb and maintain heading of 300, clear for departure. Bonanza 424 Romeo Papa. Alright,
Tower, can we get clearance for takeoff for runway 12?
Alright.
Cessna 5908, winds 129
30 is bugged.
Clear for takeoff, runway 12.
We are clear on final, and we are clear down the runway.
706 Alpha Mike, clear to land, runway 30, winds 300 at 15 altimeter 2983. Report when on the ground.
Alright, we are on the center line. Prop mixture is full rich.
Alpha, go ahead.
Power's coming in.
66 Mike Alpha, departing the pattern to the north toward Columbia, if able.
Airspeed is alive.
6 Mike Alpha, after departure, fly runway heading climb and maintain pattern altitude until leaving the traffic pattern, then proceed on course to the north toward Columbia. So on runway heading, proceed north at traffic pattern altitude.
Here's
Thank you very
coming
much.
up.
66 Mike Alpha. Tower 66 Mike Alpha is on the go on 12.
Speed checks, flaps coming up.
6 Mike Alpha, make left close traffic report midfield downwind each time. Actually, Tower 66 Mike Alpha with Jefferson City Tower 626 Mike Alpha entering that.
So up initially to 4,000 on a heading of 300.
Archer 6 Mike Alpha, report midfield downwind for runway 12. We are on downwind for 66 Mike Alpha. Archer 6 Mike Alpha, roger. Report midfield downwind for runway 12.
Departure on
midfield for runway
124375.
Archer 6 Mike Alpha, cleared for touch and go. Runway 12, wind 149er at Tree report on the go.
Bonanza for Romeo Papa, contact departure on 124.375.
Switch to departure on 124.375, Bonanza 424, Romeo Papa.
Comanche 8.
Departure, Bonanza 424, Romeo Papa is through 2,500 for 4,000.
Bonanza 424 Romeo, Papa White Man departure, radar contact. Turn right heading 105, vectors to Hodge.
Turn right to 175, vectors to Hodge, Bonanza 424, Romeo Papa.
Zoo approach 66 Mike Alpha. Do you have us on radar yet? 66 Mike Alpha.
175.
Archer 6 Mike Alpha, negative, no radar contact yet. Archer 6 Mike Alpha, radar contact, clean altimeter 2980. Archer 6 Mike Alpha, expect visual approach, runway 27.
All right.
Bonanza 4 Romeo Papa, contact Kansas City Center on 119.475.
Going to 119 or 475, Bonanza 424, Romeo Papa. Good day. Kansas City Center, Bonanza 424, Romeo Papa is through 3,700 for 4,000.
Bonanza 424 Romeo, Papa, Kansas City Center. Good morning, Jefferson, altimeter 30.21.
3021, Bonanza 424, Romeo Papa. And there is 4,000. Come off the throttle, power just a little bit. And keep that turn into 175.
Runway 14 at Springfield, turning left to 221 and descending to maintain 5,000. Enter 201, requesting the altimeter for Springfield.
4,000.
201, altimeter 2983.
Alright, cool.
201.
And let's resume on navigation. Alright, cool. Alright, so we are on our way to Hodge. See what we got going on here. Yes you do. I love my trim wheel. I feel the same way you do. I fly a Piper Warrior with electric trim, but I will not use it. I reach down and use my hands to smooth the trim wheel. Yeah, Reggie, it's just, I don't know. It just, I feel better using the trim wheel versus the you know, the thumb switch. It's just horrible grammar. I'm trying to type without my glasses. Yeah, don't do that, Reggie. No, but I read you 5x5 on that. No, don't worry. You know, our grammar is broken anyway around here on the east side of town, so we actually read better when it's broken. Am I enjoying FS Realistic? Yes, I am, Bunny. FS Realistic definitely has changed the game over here in Cardboard Sim. I love the features. I love all the features, actually. You know, being able to go in and tweak the settings and, you know, really dial it in to get the sounds and the immersion that you want. I will say that the one that I like the two that I like the most, well, I'll say top three. So third place being the sound of the wind when flaps are being lowered. You can really hear it. I like that one. Second place, I love the sound of the landing gear coming up. You know, it has the sound of the wheels, you know, spinning while it's coming up into the aircraft. And I would say right now my number one is the wind coming back, bouncing back off the surface when you're coming into land. It actually helps me a little bit too, honestly. So as I'm listening to the sound of it, it helps me judge just how much further I'm off the ground. Which, I mean, I can land without it, of course, but I kind of like that. Just kind of gives that extra, you know. You're in Aspen to Richfield, Utah right now. Nice. Love Aspen.
201, descend and maintain 5,000. Descend and maintain 5,000, 201. 201, maintain flight level 310. Negative, unable on descent to 5,000 feet.
Yeah, weather got to be kind of rough up there in Aspen right about now, I would imagine.
Three, 4, 5, 4, and I got TBM2 Charlie. TBM2 Charlie Papa radar contact. 5 north of Miller Farm Airport at 9,500 feet. Bay altimeter 29907. 29907. TBM2 Charlie Papa. 3332 contact Columbia Tower on 119.3.
I really like that SimBrief made that the SimBrief downloader program. That makes life so much easier when you're trying to load up a flight plan in the 750, because the TDS 750 it reads a different file than pretty much everything else. So what you download the SimBrief downloader, and then once you generate your flight plan, of course, you know, you just go into Navigraph, and you know, it'll automatically upload, well, you know, you upload the SimBrief flight plan. And then you, like, yeah, you know, Bunny, then you just go into the downloader, and then you're able to select you know, select whatever files, you know, you want SimBrief to convert to. And then once you check mark those or whatever, then it's just a matter of opening it up, clicking export, and then it automatically loads in. Because before I was doing, I was using little nav map to convert from SimBrief over to the TDS 750, and that took a few more steps. So that saved me some time doing that. So I really like that. Yeah, it's a smooth thing, man. Like I said, yeah, Flight Sim has come a long way, man. We didn't have all this stuff back in the day. You know, FSX didn't have all these different, you know, software programs, and you know, it just wasn't like that. So I mean, now it's sky's the limit on your sim. You know, you can wild out on it. Oh, speaking of, so remember I was talking about how Jimmy had sent me this Moffett board to help me be able to dim all my LED lights, and I told you I was running into some issues with it. Well, that problem is now resolved. You know, sometimes you'll look at a screen so much and it's always something small, and you just can't see it. No matter how many times you look at it, you can't see it, even though it's right in front of your face. So after going back into mobiflight, I realized that I didn't have my PWM enabled on the output side, pretty much. Well, not on the LED side, but the extra what's the word I'm looking for, on the precondition side, because I want the lights to be able to turn off and on with my battery switch. So when I set those two functions up, I didn't turn on the PWM. So what was happening was I had the light enabled on PWM to be able to dim, but because I had that precondition set up and it wasn't enabled, the lights was just flickering. So there was a miscommunication, and they didn't know which one to read. But that all got fixed. Now that I know it works like a champ. I turn my battery switch on, the light comes on, I can dim it, brighten it, and when I turn the battery switch off, the light goes out. And the cool thing about it too is it actually remembers the value, I guess you can say. So if I have it all the way on bright and I turn the battery off, it stays bright. And then if I turn the battery on, or if I turn it off, it goes, you know, all that good stuff. So it's cool, man. Well, Bunny, here's the thing. So the PMS 50 that you're using is it can read SimBrief. The TDS 750 doesn't read SimBrief files. It reads like it's a GFP file, I think is what it is. So I gotta convert it from SimBrief to a GFP for it to make sense.
Request to descend to 5,000 feet. 201. Unable to approve descent to 5,000 at this time. Maintain current altitude.
Yep. So now that that's sorted, I can get the wiring up and cutting my other LED strips down to size, and start getting this thing wired back up. So I gotta snatch all these LED strips out of here, and which ain't gonna be nothing. Get all those wired up. So what I'll probably end up doing is, because one of those MOSFETs actually power a decent amount of LED strip. So I did a test the other night when I was messing with it, and like I said, in my man cave, I got like a 50-foot LED strip, and I got it taped up, you know, in the ceiling all the way around the whole room, with more to spare. So I mean, this room is, you know, it's not that big, but it's enough to carry everything I got in here. But nonetheless, so when I powered on that LED strip, I mean, it literally went almost one full side, maybe 1.5. So I'm thinking maybe 15. Actually, I take that back. That's not a 50-footer. That's a 100-foot roll. Now that I think about it. Anyway, it's enough. So I feel like with what it can light up with just one, that should be more than enough for me to run 1, 2, 3, 4 strips of LED, and I'll use one encoder to and I actually found another encoder, just so by the way, so that's pretty cool. So I don't have to order another encoder for that. Or no, I'm lying. I don't have another encoder. I do have to, or I end up actually pulling one off the 750 here to do a test run, because I thought that encoder was bad. But anyway, so I'm gonna run 4 strips of LED on one, and then I'm going to power all of my indicator lights on another one. That leaves me 4 more inputs to use. So I don't know if I want to use those to control the different colors. I don't know, we'll see. I might do that, but I don't know. But nonetheless, it's pretty cool. It's a cool little gadget he made. So Jimmy, thank you again for that. Now I got it up and running. We can make that work. So we got about an hour and a half on this flight left. We're not doing too bad right now. It is getting a little chilly up here. We are currently 163 on the ground. We got a 32 knot tailwind, so we moving right on along. I'm gonna go ahead and turn on some P-dots. Don't need none. No issues with that. Oh man, what a day, what a day. I also got my fuel pump switch back up and running again too. Like I said, there's a lot of little things that's going on in this sim that I just gotta, like I said, once this trip is, or this tour is over with, I'm going to I'm gonna shut the whole sim down and pull her away from the wall and do some wire management, fix all the imperfections, cause like my cowl flap don't work, my carb heat is in op 2. I still need to add my my anti-ice sliders and heaters and all of that and get those working, so I can get back to using the icing on the wings and stuff like that. Yeah, definitely time for an airframe overhaul, Val. Definitely, it's been long overdue. FAA would eat me alive right now if they came in and inspected my plane. They would shut me down. So definitely gonna be doing that. I actually might shoot a video. I don't know. I kind of don't want to do it because it's bad. But I don't know, we'll see. I might just show you what it looks like, you know, when you kind of just let it go, you know, and you just start, you know, you wire up a new switch and you don't feel like making it neat, so you just run some wires and hook up and just go with it. It gets very, very spider webby in the back. So, and like I said, I mean, I still got parts, or, you know, the remnants of my DIY force feedback yoke setup going on. It's still back there, but it's all disconnected. I just got a lot of cleaning up to do back there. Yeah, I'll do a before and after photo, man. It's rough. When I do it, it'll be in the Discord. She not airworthy. We need some new copper. Yeah, some new cardboard here and there. It's really just the wiring, honestly. That's the biggest thing. The wiring is just, it's horrible back there. I just want to get it cleaned up, and that way, you know, wire management is always a good thing, of course. I want to go back there. I want to label all of my USB cables. That's something I've been wanting to do, just never done it. So when I break everything down, I'm gonna make sure everything is labeled. It's gonna be neat. It's gonna be organized, and so that way when the next yoke come in, I don't have to fiddle foul around with anything. Because what I'm going to do, so before I actually go in and spend more money on the force feedback side of things, because I'm gonna hold out just a little while for that, just because I have other projects that's kind of taking priority over those funds in a sense. So, but what I would like to do though is I want to get me another alpha yoke, and all I'm going to do is I'm just going to link them together. It's I don't have no blueprints for it, but I know what I need to do to link them. It's gonna be very, very simple. Really, honestly, I might just need. There's really not a lot. Maybe some L brackets and then I don't know, some type of piece of wood, you know, something durable, of course. I don't need nothing too cheesy, but something durable enough to be able to link it. And probably what I'll end up doing is I'll have to play around with it. I'll have to play around with it to see whether or not I want to keep the bungees on the co-pilot side as well, or take the bungees off of that one. And it's gonna be, you know, see that's gonna be the trickster there. I feel like if once I get it set up, I shouldn't have to do any of that. It shouldn't fight against each other, if that makes sense. But if I run into an issue and for some odd reason the tension is just not working with each other, then I'm just going to take the bungees out of the co-pilot side, and you know, it'll just kind of be linked so that I'm getting, you know, linked yokes. So that'll be the next step after I get the rest of my switches, the LED lights, the wire management, you know, tidy up some things. I'll be looking for another alpha yoke. So that should be coming, I don't know, we'll say January, February time frame. Maybe January, we'll see. I really don't want to buy a new one, just because it's going to be a temporary thing. So hopefully I can catch another good deal on the marketplace, because I do not have a problem driving to go get something for cheap. Normally when things like that happen, it's like a 2-hour drive. You know, it normally becomes like kind of a family outing. So we'll all ride down, I'll grab what I need, and then, you know, we'll find something to do in that area.
Bonanza for Romeo Papa, contact St. Louis, approach on 132.125.
Going to 132.125, Bonanza 424, Romeo Papa today. St. Louis approach, Bonanza 424, Romeo Papa, level at 8,000.
Southwest 73, contact St. Louis Tower on 118.5. Bonanza 424, Romeo Papa, St. Louis approach, good morning, Forest L altimeter 30.18.
3018, Bonanza 4, Romeo Papa.
And approach Southwest 1509, towards the on the downwind, missed approach.
Southwest 1509, St. Louis approach, good afternoon, expect the ILS runway 30 right approach into St. Louis, altimeter 30.27.
Descending a pilot's discretion to 7,000, that's Southwest 1476. Southwest 476, descend at your discretion to 7,000. Southwest 476, descend and maintain flight level 060, fly heading 090 vectors for ILS runway 11 approach. Descending descending 6,000 feet, flying heading 090 vectors for ILS runway 11, Southwest 1473. FedEx 3091, St. Louis approach, contact Kansas City Center on 128.35.
All I want for Christmas is my 2 for now for you. Yeah, I mean, I feel like doing that'll be a good start of 2025. I mean, I got 2 sets of rudder pedals, which the ones on the right, they're not hooked up. They're just there for looks. I mean, I could get them. I have to go back in and fix the wires, because those ones were actually over here on my side, but then when I was putting it back together, the wires are so thin, I ended up pinching the wires when I was putting them together, and the wires got bad, and I got mad, so I just cut it all out. So I moved those over there, and then brought the ones over there over here. So I mean, you know, for the most part, it's just for the co-pilot side, it's really just gonna be for aesthetics. You know, it's not too often I'm gonna have somebody over here really flying, you know. But you know, whenever there is somebody, they can at least put their hand on the yoke and, you know, fly the plane a little bit. They don't have to worry about using no rudder pedals.
4 Romeo Papa, contact Kansas City Center on 125.9er.
Switching to 125.9er, Bonanza 424, Romeo Papa, good day.
Airplane sighting.
Kansas Center, Bonanza 424, Romeo Papa is level at 8,000.
Bonanza 424 Romeo Papa, Kansas City Center. Good morning, St. Louis altimeter 30.18.
3018, Bonanza 4, Romeo Papa.
Descend and maintain 6,000. Echo Zulu Sierra.
Duke Zulu Sierra, contact St. Louis. Approach on 119.15.
Contacting St. Louis approach on 119.35. Excuse me, 119.15.
United 221 Kansas City Center, Roger, St. Louis. Altimeter 2977.
So you see, I finally got my
United 221, climb and maintain flight level 260.
my custom views back up and running.
Climb and maintain flight level 250.
So all it was because when I changed the resolutions on the TVs, it threw it off. So I just had to go back into OBS and you know, select the
Royal Duke 90 Echo
monitor.
Sierra, Kansas City Center. Roger. Burger altimeter 2988.
Even though I mostly fly with sticks, I did try to factor in maybe adding a yoke into my build as a future thing. Yeah, I mean, that's not a problem, Val. You could easily, and you know, the good thing about yokes are, you know, they're all plug and play systems, so you don't even have to worry about, you know,
Skywest 510 Kansas City Center. Good evening.
doing any extra thing. You know, you just plug it in and now you got yourself a yoke.
United 221 Kansas City Center. Good afternoon. St. Louis altimeter 29901.
Kansas City, good night. This is American 1910.
American 1910 Kansas City Center. Good evening.
Kansas City, American 1910.
Well, see, the thing about the controller, I mean, that's definitely cool if you want the
American 1910 descend via the Chili Stick
the
arrival in
drone
Chicago.
type deal, you know.
Kansas City, good afternoon. United
I just don't know if I really want to deal with
2000.
having a game controller in here.
United 221 Kansas City
I don't know.
Center.
I might bring that on board. I'm still trying to get good at my my view changes as it is.
UPS 461 heavy cleared for the star arrival contact approach on 119.3.
Yeah, tried to engineer the lowest platform to be able to accept clamp-ons, so even a racing wheel.
Romeo Papa, contact St. Louis approach on 132.125.
Switching to 132.125, and there's a 424 Romeo Papa, good day.
Walker 1024.
Southwest 476 fly heading 270 to extend downwind, descend and maintain 4,000.
Flying heading 270, extending downwind, descend and maintain 4,000, Southwest 1476.
St. Louis approach, Bonanza 424 Romeo Papa is level at 8,000.
Southwest 476 clear direct to sub. Bonanza 424 Romeo Papa, St. Louis approach. Good morning, St. Louis altimeter 30.18.
3018 Bonanza 4 Romeo Papa. So even a racing wheel should be able to work. Cool. We'll see how our plans work out once built. Hey, well, you know, that's the beautiful thing about a build, man. Because you'll start building and realize, wait a minute, I need to do this, I need to add that, I need to take that away, I need to fix that. Hey, look at there, St. Louis. Let's go back over here. Nope, you can't see it from there. Let's go, which screen am I on here? That's 3. Let's go 5. Can't see from there either. Can you see it from 6? I'm trying to show y'all St. Louis. You can't see that either. Oh, Jesus. Definitely can't see it from there. Uh-oh. Wait a minute. What's going on? Get back into the sim. I have there is something going on with that.
American 1221, contact St. Louis.
Every time I go to that one, I gotta find out something else is. There's St. Louis right there. You can get it from there. For some odd reason, every time I go to that camera, the whole aircraft just disconnects itself from everything. I noticed that, so I need to find out. I need to stop using that one. Yeah, I need to stop using that until further notice. That thing is gonna make me kill myself. Oh, let me not say that. Don't want to mess around and get kicked off of YouTube. I don't want to take me down one day.
This is TDM November 0825 Whiskey, currently at 6,000 feet.
Right, I was about to show you everything but what I was trying to show you.
On heading 340.
Right, we were.
ILS 1330.
This is about to be the first sea bonanza. Cause we definitely about to go floating down the river for real.
TBM 0825 Whiskey, St. Louis approach, descend and maintain 3500, turn right heading 020. 2980, TBM 25 Whiskey, turn right heading 030. Turning right heading 030, TBM. TBM 25 Whiskey, contact St. Louis Tower on 118.5. 118.5, TBM 25 Whiskey. American 1221, PG St. Louis approach, descend and maintain 3,000, turn left heading 315.
So what I decided to do, if y'all have,
right approach.
if y'all hear in the background, there's a lot of chatter going on. So before I was just using multiplayer live on SayIntentions, just to give it more, you know, realism. But I've realized that wasn't too many people really flying the time that I was flying, nor flying nowhere near where I was at. So I decided so the chatter that I have running now in the background, these are all pre-recorded chatter that people that SayIntentions has recorded and then just kind of put it on replay for people who was actually, you know, on these frequencies that I'm using now. So it's pretty cool. Now if, let's say, because there was another program that I had downloaded a long time ago, and let's say you don't want to do any talking with ATC, but you would like to have like chatter in the background. There is a pre-recorded in your art. What? Bunny. 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 Bunny, I need you to put that stuff down.
Southwest 9013.
And I need you to put it down and step away. Pre-recorded in your area, yes. Well, yeah, so this, I have it set up to where whoever used to use these, you know, whoever used these frequencies in the past, like you said, in this area, I have that running. Because there's another setting that you can use where it's like a global thing. So anybody that uses, you know, so if somebody else is on center then you hear them. But I don't want to be listening to somebody talking to Germany center, you know, like that throws everything off. So, and I actually have mine set to record me, so maybe one day you'll hear me on the chatter. But for those of you, like I said, that don't really want to deal with the SayIntentions and talking and all that other stuff, but you still want chatter in your headphones, it's a software called ATC Chatter. If I remember correctly, it is a freeware, and it's pretty cool. You know, you just plug it in and let it run, and you know, there's just other chatter in the background, and it's actually, and the chatter in that is actually live chatter, like, so from real ATC, real pilots. Now a lot of it don't really make sense. Some of it do, and some of it don't. But oh, you've heard me on the recording before, Bunny? Oh, that's cool. What's your call sign so I can listen for it?
Sun Country 1625, negative, turn left heading 290. Sun Country 1625, 6 miles from Hicks-OB. Turn left heading 205 until established on the localizer. Cleared for the ILS runway 11
420 Sierra Bravo. Gotcha.
Left heading 290, Sun Country 1625.
I'll be looking out for you.
Left heading 205, cleared ILS 11, Sun Country 1625.
I like your call sign there, Bunny. Oh man, that's funny. That's a good one. Ah, nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Don't let nobody tell you anything different. Congratulations, man. I'm proud of you. No one else has said that. The end of this month I'll be, well, I would have been 8 months, but I had a hiccup when me and the wife went to Vegas, but so I had to reset. So the end of this year, pretty much, I'll be 5 months sober from alcohol. So I always congratulate people, man. It's a good thing. And it could be hard for, you know, and that, you know, that's crazy. You know, I sit here and I think sometimes, man, like, people who have never, you know, I won't sit here and say that you was addicted or anything like that, because I don't really know your story, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, Reggie, thank you. And that's what I was about to go into, man. Like, people who have never, you know, have dealt with these type of issues in their life, you know, they're so quick to want to tell somebody, oh, well, all you got to do is just do this, or just drink a soda and you know, it'll help. Nah, you don't. That's not how this works. You know, I mean, you're talking somebody who was in that world for, shoot, 20 plus years, and it got worse, you know. So then, you know, you add on the military, you add on, you know, life and PTSD.
Bonanza 4 Romeo Papa, contact Kansas City Center on 132.875.
Going to 132.875, Bonanza 424 Romeo Papa, good day. Kansas City Center, Bonanza 424 Romeo Papa, level at 8,000.
Panther UPS 5860 with you. 5860 Kansas City Center. Good morning.
Bonanza 424 Romeo. Papa, Kansas City Center. Good morning. New Memphis. Altimeter 30.18.
3018, Bonanza 4 Romeo Papa.
Duke 3, Mike Charlie, contact St. Louis approach on 119.15.
Yeah, it's
Going to 119.15, Duke 3, Mike Charlie.
it takes a toll on you, and you can sit here and tell yourself all day long, I'm over it, I don't want to do it no more. You go to your AA meetings, you know, you talk to your therapist, you do all these different things, and it just don't ever seem to work. But you know, I think it's all in my opinion, I feel like it's all in God's timing, and when He's ready for you to make the change, even though you're ready, there's something else in there for whatever reason. But it's just, I don't know, it just seems like there's a point where it just hits, and it's just like, I'm done, like I'm actually done. And then, you know, you start taking the necessary steps, you know, and it's one day at a time, you know. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's still a struggle for me now, you know, but you know, my friend actually put me on, I didn't even know that these things existed, but like I said, I drink Heineken Zeros, so I still get, you know, the taste of beer, but you know, I don't without the actual substance, and it's helping me curb, and I guess you could say in a sense, but still yet enjoy, you know, a beverage. You know, if I'm ever in, you know, a social setting, I can still partake in it'll kind of in my mind trick me into thinking that I'm actually, you know, doing just that. But nah, man, it was just something that I had to let go, and it's not over, but almost 5 months. That's good. As long as I've ever been without any in a long time. So good thing, man. Want to get my pilot's license. Okay, that's what's up. 6 months, snowfall. Okay, 8 on no. That's good, man. That's good. Now I'm gonna be honest with you, on the 420 side, I haven't really, well, I'll say about a year. It's a hit and miss with me on that. But you know, if I were to partake in that, it's mainly for my mental, because sometimes the medication is just not doing the trick, and so, you know, or if my back really starts spazzing out, man, and my like I said, my meds just won't help, I'll revert to that to ease things. I'm still trying to get my med card, man. That's the thing, they tripping out here. But you know, I think it's a little, I don't know why it's so hard, but like I don't know if it's because I'm a veteran or whatever the case may be, but or maybe I think it might just be North Carolina itself. I know a few people, they have their med cards here, so, which, you know, it is what it is. It doesn't really matter, because if I need to partake, I'll partake. I saw Jesus in the bathroom through a vision dream 6 months ago. Wow, that's crazy. I have so many friends and fellow vets who just gave up and let the addictions take over. It's very difficult. God, I never had to go through something so tough. Yeah, Reggie, man, I don't think people really understand what the military does to people. You know, like, people will sit and say, oh man, it must be nice, you travel all over the world and you got to do this and see that, and you worked on planes for a living. Like, well, how bad could... Nah, it's more to it than that, you know. It's just like social media. You only see the good stuff. You don't see the bad stuff, you know. And that stuff never goes away, man. It's you live with these things for the rest of your life. They haunt you. They, you know, it terrorizes you. So, and it's unfortunate. I mean, some guys just don't have the, you know, and for some it's worse than others, you know. I know there's guys way worse than what I've been through, you know. So I don't take any veteran and what they're going through lightly, because I get it. And it's sad, you know, and I feel like if for the ones who struggle the most are the ones that have the less support. You know, and that's why I'm always screaming on my Facebook page. You know, I'm still connected to a lot of my friends who I served with in the military, and you know, we all in communication with each other. We got phone numbers, we have contacts, we got addresses. You know, no matter how hard it might get, you know, we always let each other know. You know, we always let each other know that you're never alone. So I feel like a lot of guys that just don't see it all the way through just didn't have the support. Yeah, it was easy to get in. FL as a vet. I was disabled for 5 years. After the dream I had, I was healed. Wow. That's crazy, Bunny. Val, what you mean by FL? I'm confused. Help me out on that. Man, my brain ain't ticking.
Kansas, hello, November 1, Charlie. 14,500, check in.
Coladas 112, Yankee Charlie, Kansas City Center, Roger.
Oh, okay, I got what you're saying. I gotcha. I thought it was an abbreviation. Like, I read Florida, but then I didn't know that was abbreviation for something else. Yeah, I think North Carolina is just one of those states, man. It's very hard to get. Like I said, I know a couple people that got it, but North Carolina, they own some other stuff out here. Which, like I said, I mean, with or without it, if I need it, I'm gonna get it. So, and that, you know, and that's something that I don't, you know. Yeah, but y'all got too much going on in Florida, man. That's my thing. Hey, I like Florida. Y'all need to get your boy under control down there. Oh man. Yeah, I wish North Carolina was like that, considering how many bases we got in this state. Man, you walk into the VA, some of these VA clinics around here, man, they act like you owe them a favor. Like, sometimes, like, depending on who you dealing with when you walk in there, man, you feel like you done walked into the DMV or something. Yeah, y'all. Yeah, Val. Y'all. Hey. Every time I come to Florida, I promise you, I have my eyes on a swivel. Y'all be on some, man. Crazy stuff. I don't know. I guess, you know, I guess for me, I just kind of had a, you know, I just kind of hit a crossroad in my life, and it was just like, you know, I kind of want to be around for a little while, you know. And when I look at what that thing has done in my life over the years, it's like we can keep going down this road, or we can fight this thing and get our life back. Cause you know, in my mind, I'm like, you know, I'm functional with it. You know what I'm saying? So, but I don't get what everybody talking about. Something life gets so much better on the other side. I'm just like, my life is alright. Nah, it wasn't. My life was a shit, man. And I mean, and this is just the start. You know, there's so much more. There's so much more to go and build and grow and cleanse and, you know, all that stuff. But this is where, you know, this is where I find my peace at, outside of my wife and kids. You know, I've structured my life now to where no matter what I'm doing, I'm in a place and in a state that allows me to just zone out. So I own and operate a lawn care landscaping company here in my area. So doing outside work is a peacemaker in my thoughts. So I get to get up every day and go do something that I love doing, something I enjoy doing. And you know, when I'm out there doing my thing, nothing matters to me at that moment. It's just kind of a blank space. I'm in my own world, you know. And then I come home and got my wife and my kids. Nothing else matters in this world because I'm with them, you know. Then I climb in my little box here and I get to hang out with my peoples. Nothing else matters, you know, at this moment in time. And if I ever want to step over to the other side of the room and get on my bass guitar, get on the keyboard, you know, make some music, whatever, I'm yet and still in a place that nothing matters because I'm in a place of peace. And so, you know, it's taken me a long time to be able to get to this point, to be able to do that. But now that was something that my therapist has always beat into my head. Because as long as I'm in a place of, you know, where I don't have to think about stuff, then I'm good. And 9 times out of 10, when I'm in a place like this, or with my family, or, you know, all the things I just said, the thoughts don't roam as bad. Now, that doesn't say that they're not there, because Lord knows all they need is 30 seconds. All they need is one trigger, and them jokers gonna take off running. So, but yeah, my therapist just, you know, whatever you do, keep yourself busy, keep yourself in a state of peace. And so, you know, so far so good, I guess. It's great to have a complete escape hobby. Video games has always been mine. I agree, it's important to have something that lets you just do something carefree. Yeah, Val, it's very important, man. I don't care how rough life is. I don't care how many bills you have and how much, you know, you're not making enough money. All that stuff don't matter at the end of the day. Because if your mind takes off down that road, it's not gonna matter anyway. Everybody should have an escape route. Everybody should have that place that they can just go to and you're not judged. You know what I'm saying? You're not gonna be bothered. You're like, it's like a black hole where you can just live in your own world, have your own thoughts, smile, cry, laugh, scream, whatever it is you want to do. And for that moment, whether it's 5 minutes, 30 minutes, a couple hours, everybody needs that, you know. Because mental health is real. And for everybody to sit here and say, "Oh, it's not that bad," your mental is messed up. If you think for 1 second that, you know, mental health is not becoming, you know, a big problem. Look at what's going on in the world, man. This is all mental health. This ain't got nothing to do with nothing else. So yeah, whatever it is, if you don't have one, man, get one, and get one quick. You'd be amazed at how much stress will be lifted off your shoulders if you just have a moment to yourself every day for a little bit. Almost had enough money to buy Bunny's favorite plane in career mode. Dang, Val. You out there making that whop. You can sit here and tell me all day, "Oh, I'm moving car parts." I know what you're moving. I know exactly what you're moving, but I get it. I stay in the sim. People is ugly nowadays, man. Listen, yo, Cass, what's up, my mans? How you been? Now, Val, don't go broke. Ah, man, I can't complain, man. Living life, enjoying what we do. How you been, man? Oh snap, new setup. Oh, you know I gotta see it, right? Everyone can complain if they try hard enough. Yeah. Well, you know, complaining seems to be the #1 thing in today's world. No one is never happy now with it. Oh, 4443. Oh, snap. You sliding on back into the trips. I guess 2024 got you locked in, huh? Next level thing. Oh yeah, yeah, you going all in now. You doing career mode on 2024, or you just out there in the bushes? Hey y'all, everybody, real quick. So Joe, this is my buddy Cass, man. This is the guy who introduced me to the bush trips. So if you go on my YouTube channel, the first video, or like the intro video, I guess you can see, that was him. It was him, and I forget who, somebody else was flying with us, and I can't remember, but nonetheless, all the bush trips, that's him right here. So if y'all are really into like bush trips and really want to get dirty, this is your man right here. I promise you, he'll have you stressed out. Because he definitely had me stressed out plenty of times. Oh my goodness. But yeah, we got to get back into it, man. I gotta finish up this tour first, and then
Bonanza 4 Romeo Papa, contact Indianapolis Center on 132.525.
Going to 132.525, Bonanza 424 Romeo Papa, good day. Indianapolis Center, Bonanza 424 Romeo Papa, level at 8,000.
Bonanza 424 Romeo Papa, Indianapolis Center. Good morning, car my altimeter 30.18.
3018, Bonanza 4 Romeo Papa.
24 Delta Charlie with you at 200.
Oh, I see you do it all. Oh, 24. See, it seems like 24 got everybody changing up now. That's the crazy part.
Skymaster 24 Delta Charlie, can I get the weather?
I really want to get the 24 to, you know, but you know, I'm waiting patiently. I'm waiting patiently, just waiting on air manager to get their life together. Okay. Well, I'll definitely be looking for those then.
November 707, Charlie Lima, Indianapolis Center. Roger.
Definitely be looking forward to those. I mean, you know, I've done a couple little, you know,
2024 Indianapolis Center.
Couple little flights here and there with 24, you know, just to check it out. And
Indianapolis Center, climb and maintain flight level 370.
Once she's ready, oh, she's gonna be ready. She ain't ready right now, not for me. Like I said, I don't have air manager yet with that, so that's really my hold up. But by the time they get done getting air manager swapped into 2024, there should be enough updates to work out most of the bugs. At least enough for me to say, all right, I can go in and slide on over. Which, I mean, I'm still gonna be messing with FS2020. I'm not getting rid of it ever. But I definitely will be in 24 for real.
Could I have the ACES for Kilo Alpha Tango Lima?
But that's what's up, man. I'm glad to hear from you, man. Glad everything doing good on your side.
Delta 1010 Indianapolis Center, good evening. Delta 010, contact Memphis Center on 133.65.
Oh yeah, I know. I already got the V already over in 24.
Indianapolis Center, Fender 105 with you.
So she's already ready to go over there. Like I said, everything in the sim works with 24 minus air manager. I'm just waiting on that. Once I get that up and running, then I'm ready to move over.
Maintain 5,000, turning left, heading 29R5, vectors for RNAV runway 9, Fender 105. 290, Fender 105.
Indianapolis Center,
DHL 616 with you, flight 3900.
What is going on? There we go.
Sargo 6.
I'm still trying to figure out my thing, man.
DHL 616 Indianapolis Center, good morning.
Sounds good, Cass, man. Well, hey, I appreciate you stopping in, man, and saying what's up.
127.7.
Don't work too hard tomorrow.
For DHL 616.
Indianapolis Center, this is American 823 at 7,000 feet. American 823.
Later, dude.
American 823, Indianapolis Center, good evening.
Alright, y'all. We are about 30 minutes out. We got 96 miles to go. Let's go ahead and see what we got going on over here. Looks like runway 23 is going to be our choice for today. So let's go ahead and get that pulled up. I guess it'll be the RNAV 23.
Indianapolis Center, Delta 1411, flight level 350.
Let's get that pulled up.
Delta 1411, Indianapolis Center, good evening.
Indianapolis Center, number 8934 Tango at flight level 320, climbing to flight level 410.
So,
Embraer 8934 Tango, Indianapolis Center, climb and maintain flight level 410.
let's see what we got going on here. So the weather is 250 at 5.
1938 Indianapolis Center.
Visibility is
Good
10,
evening to you.
temps is
Hope you're
12.
having a pleasant time up there. What can I do for you tonight?
Look like the weather kind of broke up a little bit, so we might end up just take this in VFR.
American 128, flight level 340.
American 128 Indianapolis Center, roger. American 128 contact. Memphis Center on 133.65.
Visibility, scatter clouds at 2,000. Conditions is mist. Ceiling is 12,000. Change is gradual. Winds are variable at 6. Okay. So we might just, well, we can still do the RNAV. That's fine. That's if they give us 2-3, which I think that's what I planned for anyway. So we need to be at 2,500 feet at Zamda.
FedEx 229er, heavy contact, Memphis Center on 133.65.
Going to 133.65.
Then
heavy.
maintain 2,500 at Jex, which is our
Indianapolis Center, FedEx 824, flight level 280.
final approach fix.
FedEx 824 Indianapolis Center, good morning.
And then down to Wuzax, whatever you call that one.
Charlie, contact Memphis Center on 133.65.
It'll take us down. So missed approach, climb to 3,000 direct to Yoigu, and on a 225 track to Rizzo and hold. Okay. Sounds good.
descending at runway 36 approach. American 822.
American 823, descend and maintain 10,000.
Let's see what we got going on here. Let's pull it back up here. So initial approach. So let's go ahead and get
Turning 290, vectors for RNAV runway 9 approach.
Fender 105, turn left heading 290.
let's go
Going to
procedure.
127.7, Fender 105.
Indianapolis Center, American
Approach.
2024, destination is Bangor, Maine, Kilo, Bravo.
Dang, why your voice sound like that?
10,000. American 823.
American 823, contact Indianapolis Center on 127.025.
So
United 510, descend and
let's
maintain
do
flight
the
level
RNAV
130.
23,
DJ flight level 160, United 510.
and we'll do the
Indianapolis Center, American 3621, flight level 390.
American 3621, Indianapolis Center, roger.
JB. I don't really need J. We'll just go vectors. I don't need to go all the way out there.
Bonanza 4 Romeo Papa. Expect the RNAV runway 23 approach into Addington. I'll start your descent in about 20 minutes.
Expect the RNAV 23, Bonanza 424 with me, pop. Cool.
Affirmative, Kilo, Bravo, Golf, Romeo, American 2024.
Hey, my man, you need to do something about that.
2024, did you catch our destination? American 2024.
Something wrong with your vocal cord there, bro. Okay. So we got the approach set up. Oh, that's nice. Smokestacks. That's that VFR region add-on I was talking about. Right. That dude needs more than shoot. He needs more than some water. He need to go get them the what his Adam's apple checked out or something. Something going on up in the throat area.
American 352, Indianapolis Center, roger. American
Shoot, he might need a strong one. Get that voice, get them vocal cords smoothed out. Man. Yeah, coffee will do it to you, boy. Drink enough of it. downright dirty with it now, y'all. Hey, Bunny, when the last time you did an ILS approach? And if you did do an ILS, did you actually get all the way on the ground this time?
Cessna 7 Charlie Lima, contact Indianapolis
5 minutes ago.
128.3.
Oh, you shut it down in Utah?
Contact Indianapolis Center on 1.
Utah, right? That's where you're going?
7 Charlie Lima. Good day.
Warfare 049, descend and maintain 4,000.
Warfare 049, turn left heading 020 and descend and maintain 4,000. Vectors for the RNAV, runway 26 approach.
Hey, there he is. The man with the master plan, if it ain't Seth himself. How's it going? Learn how to work the NVN on the PC-12. I was about to ask you, so now can the PC-12, I mean, I'm pretty sure it won't do an auto land, but I mean, it should at least be able to, I would assume, capture the glide slope and take it all the way down. Straight descent from entry point. Nice. Nice. Yeah, that G1000 is that G1000 is crazy. I mean, I could even this old bird right here can capture the glide slope and take it on down. I've done it before. I've taken it all the way down to 10 feet off the ground. Yeah, that's nice. Does it have auto land? Or is that really only for tubers?
American 621, contact Indianapolis Center on 121.175.
From VNAV to glide slope. Yep.
Oh, to 121.175.
Okay.
American 621.
Cool. That's what's up. We are 50 miles out. And it's more fun than the G1000. Takes manual adjusting. Well, the G1000 allowed. Well, I think the G1000 is pretty much just. I think it's just how you set it up. Like for me, once approach is set, it does an ILS, no autopilot. do at ILS, no autopilot. That's what you want me to do, Glenn? You want me to do the I? Well, I gotta do an RNAV on this one. Which is gonna be some crazy weather. So it's the RNAV 2 the RNAV 23. Oh, of course. Definitely gonna do the RNAV no autopilot today. G1000 is set it and forget it. Can you, even in the Cessna, it's a set it and forget it? I mean, I can understand, like, you know, a TBM, but well, TBMs, they use what, the they do the G3000s, don't they? Even with a couple Garmin 530 is set it and forget it on some approaches until minimums. Yeah, I mean, even with my setup, like I said, I can have it bring itself all the way down pretty much. You know, I can, you know, I just have to manage the speed or whatnot, but because I don't have no auto throttle. But outside of that, yeah, the plane can pretty much bring itself down all the way. No, I was asking with the G1000 and the Cessna, can that thing auto land?
American 352, contact Memphis Center on 133.85.
133.85, American 352 here.
So, approach. I am doing the RNAV 23 approach. And I'm not doing the J-beam transition. Never tried it, only take it to men's. I don't think so, but happy to be corrected. Let's remove this right here. Okay. No, I mean, it was just a question. I mean, it's you're trying to figure out how much of a difference you get with the G1000 versus like a steam gauge setup. That's what I say. I think the G1000 suite is probably, I think it depends on the aircraft, man. Like whatever aircraft that, I think the only way you could do it, you would have to have auto throttle in order to auto land. I think. Don't quote. I'm not a real pilot. I'm just a simmer that loves flying. Alright, dude, 2 minutes. You need to start bringing me down because, well, I mean, I'm only 8,000 feet in the air, so it's not too bad. We do got some cloud coverage here. And scattered clouds at 16 and at 23. Ceiling is at least 12,000. Altimeter is 3016. Temperatures are 12. Auto land in GA is very new concept, like in the last year down to the. Oh, okay. That's what I figured. The G3000 in the Vision Jet can at least emergency auto land, and it has auto throttle. See, that's what I feel like. The only way you can really auto land is with auto throttle, because it's got to be able to throttle, you know, control its own speed as it's coming down. So if you don't have auto throttle.
Bonanza 4 Romeo Papa, when you're ready, descend and maintain 6,000, altimeter 30.15.
Down to 6,000, 3015, Bonanza 424, Romeo Papa.
Bonanza 4 Romeo Papa, descend and maintain 3500. Turn left heading 070 vectors for the RNAV runway 23 approach.
Descend and maintain 3,500. Turn left heading 070. And vectors for the RNAV 23 approach. Bonanza 424, wing pop. Bug 070. And heading mode. I know from my ex-instructor, he was saying the Airbus Autoland is pretty impressive, but they have wind and approach type restrictions. Ah, okay. Springbok, what's up, man? How you been? I've autolanded a CJ4. That's a nice aircraft. I like that. I can imagine. Yeah, that's pretty warm, man. Shoot, we was like 69 degrees today. That was beautiful weather for us. 'Cause we've been in Antarctica the last week or so. Oh, I love flying through clouds. I don't know what it is about it. It's a beautiful thing. First taste of summer. Man, y'all going into summer and we going into winter. We'll be back up there, but y'all have humidity out there? Or y'all got dry heat? $96. Oh my. Oh, you living like us then? Okay. Hey, I'll be praying for you because I understand your pain. Lord have mercy. Whew.
Bonanza 4 Romeo Papa, turn right, heading 0905.
Turn to right, 0905, and there's a 424 when we pop. Ah, Sydney. I didn't know it got that hot in Sydney. I thought y'all weather was, you know, rather, you know, tropical for the most part. Hey, y'all go through hell too. That's crazy. 106. Jesus. Ooh, Lord Jesus. Yes, yes, yes. Boy, that heat. I can feel it. I can feel it in here. Oh, well, that's not too bad. 95 and 54. Somewhat. I mean, that's doable. All right, y'all, we going in the soup. That's insane. That is crazy. Oh, what's on the menu for Christmas dinner this year? That's a very, very good question. It's gonna be a very slim picking this year. We're taking the kids up this weekend to drop them off at the grandparents for the holidays, because me and the missus, we still gotta work. So it's hey. Whatever you can find in the kitchen. The choice is yours. Oh man. Yeah. This year is definitely way left field. Different from most, of course, but yeah. So it's all good. Matter of fact, the missus got to work Christmas night anyway.
Bonanza 4 Romeo Papa, contact Louisville approach on 132.075.
Going to 132075, bonanza 424, Romeo Papa, good day. Louisville approach, bonanza 424, Romeo Papa is descending through 4,800 for 3,500.
Bonanza 424 Romeo, Papa Louisville approach. Good morning. Expect the RNAV runway 23 approach into Addington. Altimeter 30.15.
Expect the RNAV 23 into Addington. Altimeter 3015, bonanza 424, Romeo Papa.
United Niner 13 Louisville approach, roger. Louisville altimeter 3000.
Copy 3000 on the altimeter, United Niner 13.
Niner 13, climb and maintain flight level 190.
Climb and maintain flight level 190, United Niner 13. Departure Diamond 146 Delta Echo is 5 miles south of Bowman Field, 1,600 for 5,500.
Bonanza 4 Romeo Papa, turn right heading 115.
Turn right heading 115, bonanza 424, Romeo Papa.
5860, request further climb. 5860, climb and maintain 40,000. Roger. 5860, contact Indianapolis Center on 121.175.
Airlines making radar contact.
American Airlines 305, verify your squawking 5752 mode Charlie and verify altitude.
Alright, so
Vision Jet 2 Foxtrot X-ray, contact Indianapolis Center
I
on
need to be at
124.625.
2,500
Jet 22 Foxtrot X-ray.
at Zomda. Carry that down to our
American 1221
final
PG
approach
descend
fix.
and maintain 4,000.
Send and maintain 4,000. American 1 proper home.
And then
American 1221
3-degree
PG contact
descent
Louisville Muhammad Ali Tower on 124.2.
down to minimums.
Descend and maintain 3,000. UPS 117.
Missed approach. Climb to 3,000. Direct to Yoigu. And on a 225 track to Rizzo and hold.
Southwest 1909 Louisville approach, radar contact.
Southwest 1909, can I stop my climb?
Bonanza 4 Romeo Papa, 6 miles from Zomda. Turn right heading 170, descend and maintain 2500 until established. Cleared for the RNAV runway 23 approach.
6 miles from Zomda, turn right heading 170, descend and maintain 2,500 until established. Clear for the RNAV 23 approach, bonanza 424, Romeo Papa.
UPS 328, contact Indianapolis Center on 124.625.
Alright, and we're going down to 25.
510, climb and maintain flight level 150.
Alright, autopilot is coming off there, Glenn. We are hand flying this all the way down now.
Contact Indianapolis Center on 124.625.
625 and 510 today.
United 221, cleared direct sit mode, descend and maintain 3,000, cleared for the RNAV runway 29er approach into Louisville.
Cleared to sit mode, cleared to the 3511 approach into Louisville, United 221.
United 221, contact Indianapolis Center on 121.175.
Louisville approach United 221 level at 5,000.
United 221, Louisville approach. Roger. United 221, Louisville approach. Descend and maintain 3000 Louisville altimeter 3015. Rex 804, climb and maintain flight level 240.
Climb to maintain flight level 240, Rex 804. Departure Bonanza 504, Kilo Alpha is 3 miles north of Wisconsin. 2,200 for 3,500.
Bonanza 504, Kilo Alpha, Louisville approach, radar contact. Bonanza 504, Kilo Alpha, Louisville approach, contact Indianapolis Center on 121.175.
Over the center on 121.175, Bonanza 504, Kilo Alpha. 33 to Wolf, request departure.
So,
Frequency.
532 Golf, contact tower for departure clearance, 1 Airborne.
240
United
course.
221, Roger, contact Indianapolis Center on 121.175. Have a good flight.
21.175, 221.
American 2099, climb and maintain flight level 130.
Climb and maintain flight level 130, American 2099.
We hold
Experimental
2500
53 Golf, contact Indianapolis Center on 121.175.
and then left turn to 240 course. And then a 3 degrees. Okay.
Climbing 370, Southwest 1909. 5860, request further climb.
Get down just a little bit.
Maintain 6,000, climb direct Strata.
UPS 2838, climb and maintain
Below,
10,000.
so we're fine there. Gonna hold this here a little bit.
Louisville departure, United 913 with you. Hopefully this is the right frequency. I'm at 6,000.
Bonanza 4 Romeo Papa, Addington Airport at your 12 o'clock, 0 miles. Change to advisory frequency approved. Report cancellation of IFR or missed approach this frequency. Take care.
We'll report this approach on this frequency, changing to Unicom Bonanza 424 on Papa Bay. It should be 1229.
Bonanza 4 Romeo Papa, negative report cancellation of IFR or missed approach on this frequency. Change to advisory frequency approved.
Report cancellation of IFR or missed approach on this frequency. Change to advisory frequency approved. Bonanza 424 Romeo Papa. Good day. 1229. That's not what I wanted. It should be. Well, 1229 normally C-TAP. Okay. Addington traffic, Bonanza 424 Romeo Papa is 5 miles east of the field, inbound, RNAV 23 full stop, Addington traffic. And there we go. Alright, speed checks, gears coming down, lights coming on. Profit mixture is full, rich. Stuttery coming in here. A little windy.
500.
Second notch flaps coming in. Gears down, flaps down. We made it. Not the greatest landing, but wheels down, so it's a good one. Welcome to Addington, y'all. Alright, let's clean up the aircraft. Addington traffic, Bonanza 424, Roman Papa is cleared, runway 23. Addington traffic. Oh, nice little spot. This is a add-on scenery that I downloaded. Nice little airport. There you go, Val. There's your twin right there. Yeah, she's a little jittery now. I do got a lot going on. Live weather does take up a lot of bandwidth, I must say. And there we go. Well, there you go, guys. Welcome to Addington, Kentucky. Leg 31 down of 48. We are knocking them down. So moving forward with the tour, so I will be live tomorrow and Wednesday and Thursday night. After Thursday night, I won't go live again until Sunday night because I'll be out of town. And then from Sunday, it'll be Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. So what I might end up trying to do, I don't know, we'll see, because I promised 4-2 that I'll make sure that when I get to, I think it was Connecticut, because he wanted to fly that with me. But when I get to the New England area, once I get done with Maine and then I start getting down to Vermont and all of that's going to be all done in one stream. I'm not going to break all those little states down into different days. It's pointless. So I plan on knocking out like 6-7 of those in one day. So when it's all said and done, that'll leave me with like maybe coming out of maybe after, I don't know, Delaware, I might do a DC to Maryland to Virginia, knock those out, and then the next day it'll be right on into back to North Carolina to finish this tour up. So that's kind of the plan. That's where I'm going with it. So bear with me these next couple weeks on the days I'm gonna be missed. But nonetheless, we're gonna finish this thing strong. So I enjoyed you guys tonight. Loved the conversation. It's always good. It's always great. And I'm gonna go ahead and shut this thing down. Go grab me a snack. Go lay down somewhere. So, but before I do that, let me do a complete shutdown here. That is off, that is off, that is off. Brakes are set. All right, there we go. Now we can shut her down, y'all. Can't shut her down with the engine running. Good night, everybody. This is Cardboard Sim signing out.